Hello, everyone. Dude, don't be picking my pockets. Dude, back up. Back up, man. Back up. Yeah, I saw you.
Good day.
You want some of this, Jonas? I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, but apparently we just got done with a fight club. And we need another quest to do. How long are they going to let those bodies hang?
Well, that
It's
doesn't
been like
make
3
any
days.
sense.
That's got to smell terrible. Mystic River. Okay. I think a decent proposal is the next thing we must do. Yeah. There we go. What did they do? I don't know. There we go.
That's terrible.
Laredo's residence.
Disperse! Go home!
Disperse. Yes, I know. Actually, I want to talk to Roach. He should be in here somewhere. There's Vernon.
Stay away.
What's going on, Geralt?
A little town deep in the forest, terrorized by Scoia'tael. You should be in your element, Roach.
Flotsam isn't just any old town, Geralt. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, and Edirn. The largest kingdoms in the north. Know what they all have in common?
The Pontar Valley, a strip of land they've been battling over for generations.
Exactly. And here's Flotsam, on the border between Temeria and Edirn, with Kedwin lying in wait just the other side of the marshes.
At the very edge of the Pontar Valley.
Stuck in the middle like a candle up the arse.
The North's most important trade routes meet here. Every caravan has to come through Flotsam, and anyone who wants to place their cargo on a boat on this section of the river has to bear Loredo in mind.
They say Henselt of Kedwin has gathered an army and is heading for Vergen. The Pontar Valley will be on fire soon, while we, Geralt, are sitting in Flotsam, the gateway to the valley.
I'd like to believe it's pure coincidence and the killer just followed the squirrels here.
Naive, to say the least, Witcher.
Okay, we talked about that one. It looks like you are yes.
How can the commander of a Temerian garrison just piss all over the commander of Foltest's special forces?
The Blue Stripes aren't exactly popular among common folk, in case you hadn't noticed.
That was a great
Like
bite out
anyone
of
who
that
does
apple.
the dirty work. But Loredo's a soldier.
The worst scum gets posted to dumpy border towns like this. Incompetent fools who show off their authority to a bunch of grimy peasants.
He's watering his chin. These background animations are making it just funny.
We arrived in Flotsam, we saw the killer, we've pissed everyone off. What next?
If the Kingslayer's in Yorveth's care, we'll have to get them both.
If we go out into that forest to look for elves, all we'll find is our own death.
We'll visit Loredo as invited. He may be a hick heading a bunch of imbeciles, but this is his territory and he could prove useful.
Okay, so we've talked to Vernon.
So long, Roach.
Stay away from me.
This dude with his apple and chin watering is creeping me out. I see downstairs.
As Oyster Nan stood by her town.
Punch his lights out!
Hello. Hello. We already took care of that.
Gobble up, pay up, don't stare.
That's the end. Okay.
Left hook.
Copulation.
I don't know what to do. Okay. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. We open the door. I have no idea what's wrong with me. We're headed to Laredo's.
I tell him, I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
He said,
Gentlemen.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
Nervy.
Okay.
With these cunts, Loredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He's succeeded so far, Roach.
The port is rotting. A ballista! The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon.
Yes.
Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair.
Yes,
It can
we know.
propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
I got some coin. There's a pretty lady. You know what's gonna happen.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
drunkards protect people
That's
from
true.
Scoia'tael.
You know this one?
Peasants in
A little
uniforms.
lad was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Oh, you arse fuck, dirty rotten scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
Margarita.
You've had your song.
You're the one I want.
Careful.
What do you need, ugly?
Ugly,
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
but...
I wouldn't worry. Women prefer ugly men to groomed dandies. And you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
Can't just now, but I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
Yeah, I know. I want to surprise the dude at the ballista.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
Your choice.
I don't really care. Just get him away from the ballista.
Oh, now you've got me doubting he's your mate at all. But I'll not pry. It'll cost you double.
That's steep.
I may be a simple girl, but I know at least a few men who'd give you trouble if I told them what you've asked of me. Pay me, and it'll stay between us.
Don't
mean,
worry about it.
No point in giving brutes and louts a good reason to perfect their skills, eh?
Trust me, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. You know, they wouldn't do. I'd kill them. Oh, go ahead, take it all. I'm good.
All right. I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
Now we wait for Margarita to do her dues. To
Nothing better than a
Care
fireside
for a little
feast.
diversion, brave one?
Except a fireside
I'm on
feast with
duty.
copious amounts
Oh,
of liquor.
come on. Your
Add
comrades
flour
are
into the
well up
mix
to
and it
having
doesn't
their
get any
fun.
better.
Why should you be
Luckily,
any
the
worse?
commandant's provided it
You're
all.
right.
Let's
True.
go.
Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
All right, they're behind the bushes. Oh! Can't throw that. She went in a lower position.
Huh?
Are you well? Sorry, I'm trying to avoid the.
Nothing
goings
better
on.
than a fireside feast.
Did you hear?
Except a fireside
Two
feast
big
with
shots
copious
arrived.
amounts of liquor.
I don't like freak.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
Let's wrestle.
To try my luck. Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush you, mutant.
Save the boasting till later. Let's do this.
I'm probably gonna
Add flour
lose.
into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
I just made it back.
I hate mutants like you.
I know.
I made back the money I spent on that officer's BJ.
Nothing better than a fireside
you hear?
feast.
They say
Except a
witches
fireside
have
feast
no
with
need
copious
to
amounts of
plough.
liquor.
They say
You know
witches
that. Flour
have
into the
no
mix and it
need to
doesn't get any
plough.
better.
Luckily, the You know commandant's that. provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for
I
you.
think
So
that's
long as he
everything
can
I
afford to
do
tell
right
it.
now.
I'll not lend an
'Cause I
ear
gotta
for
sneak
less than
back there
10 orans.
later. Roach.
Ballista's decommissioned.
Perfect. Let's go see Laredo.
Ballista's decommissioned.
Perfect.
Plowings.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
You're all talk. Prove it. I doubt anyone would stop ya. We're too soft on them, that's the problem. Soldiers are bored. The garrison is thinning.
Now you're talking. We don't need to look for the Scoia'tael. Cut the
Right,
rebel
well
down one.
What say you? What?
Do we
no.
wait until the Honorable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
You'd go after the women, then relish killing the elven brats. So?
Soldier,
the brats
report
turn
to me
into
immediately.
squirrels. And once the women are gone, there'll be no more brats.
Stop talking bollocks or I'll go.
Right.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for your superiors. Or spend the rest of your life.
All right.
Soldier, report
Let's
to me
see if we can
immediately.
Figure this out. I just spent like 15 minutes trying to do this, so.
Sir!
There we go. He's unconscious and still peeing. That was a pain in the bottom. Oh, this is where you get the junk to make the traps. For the K-Run. I need to switch to... Yes. I know where I'm trying to go, but I also know the guards are very cautious. So take out candle.
In Flotsam, we cut...
That never happened. Now I can actually see all the guards.
In
I got
Flotsam.
caught. I mean, technically, I only gotta get rid of that one guard. And wait for him to come near. Turn around and pop. We climb here, and then we can hear everything. We take the money first.
You forget who you're dealing with, Commandant.
You must think me an idiot.
I cannot help myself. You take guardsmen off the streets to guard carpets, fabrics, and spices pilfered from merchants. Do you have any grasp of the responsibility that rests with you?
Don't teach an old man to piss, sorceress. I've ruled Flotsam for years.
Flotsam is ruled by a fear of Yorveth. That fear rules even you.
I've made my demands perfectly clear.
Like a crying babe deprived of its rattle. In time, Commandant, they'll hang you by the neck from a roadside tree like a regular bandit. And rightly so, for you're no better.
Your time will come too, sorceress. They'll pile kindling at your feet.
Enough. Fear has confused you. Think over what I said and give your answer before it's too late.
There we are. And now we're supposed to go back to Roche. But I believe the guard has migrated. Nope. Okay. Wait for him to come around.
In Flotsam, we...
Okay. So we leveled up. Now we need to get back to Roche. Technically, I just... Yeah, never mind. So we gotta get around the guards. Pretty sure the fastest way is to go this way. We just gotta wait for this guard to come back around. Hold on, I'm gonna save. Alright, and he's walking around. We sneak up and pop him. Jump over here, and we steal all the crap. No, I don't want to descend yet. Yeah, see? The iron frames are in here, and a robust silver sword diagram. Because this is the stuff that Sheila was talking about him guarding. Right. So let us descend. It's locked. Okay. Sure, I'll take all your timber. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. And now we just need to get back to Roche without getting caught. So once we're done with that, I will level up, and I will put it into swords, because that's what I said I would do. And there we are. Alright, so I'm going to character, and what do we want to learn? Geralt no longer takes 200% damage when stabbed in the back. Unlocks the ability to counter opponent's blows. Dodging a battle. Let's take this one. Yes. There we go.
Ploughing squirrels. I'd put him in their place.
Good old talk. Prove it.
Didn't like him from the start.
Laredo's storing valuable gifts from the merchants right here. He may be expecting Yorvith to attack.
That's not all. I took him all. Yep, I took all his valuable goods. That was the whole point.
I overheard the Commandant talking to Sheila. I couldn't pinpoint the topic of their conversation, but it seems to me he's angling for something.
We'll see what he has to say.
We're too soft on them, that's the problem. Soldiers are bored. The garrison's thinning.
Now you're talking. We don't need to look for the Scoia'tael. Cut the rebel down one by one, and we'll finally have peace.
Go in. They await you.
Where are we to go? I'd hardly call this a hut.
You, sir, cannot enter. We've been ordered to let in the Witcher, but no one else.
Son of a bitch. Fine. He wants to play hard, we'll play hard.
I don't want any trouble. I'll call for support.
No need. Tell Loredo I got the message.
See you, Roach.
You'd go after the women, then relish killing the elven brats. So, the brats turn into squirrels. And once the women are gone, there'll be no more brats.
And that way, right?
Here to see the Commandant.
We have business to discuss.
Good luck. He's in a foul mood.
Why?
We'll talk another time, and definitely elsewhere.
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
Why not tell the truth?
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Loredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I heard you killed the Kayran. Flotsam is grateful. Let's say that squares the crimes of your friends. They're free to go. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved.
A local conflict. None of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Loredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
Alright, just get to the point.
Your point, Commandant?
You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
I see where this is going.
Yorvith's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
A barge, you say?
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Loredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
I'll see. Yeah, I'll see.
I'll talk to Zoltan.
I trust you'll make the right decision. Farewell.
Yeah. Farewell. Haha. Oh, there's
Entry only on the Commandant's express orders.
Yeah,
Off you go.
Alright, let's go get our weapons, and we will be done. Marguerite, I thank you.
Don't forget your blade.
There we go. 21, 19. So yeah, the 21 is the best there. And all I have is Argan, or yeah, whatever that is. Daggers. What's this? +7. Raven's armor is +7 and 15 vitality. +7, 30 vitality. 2 to magic. Bleeding and poisoning is worse, but I think magic defense outweighs that, so. Alright. We are armored up.
Well, well. How's the Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river.
He told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kieran ep Esnalen, Yorvet's right-hand elf, is among them?
No.
He may know something about the Kingslayer.
Let's pay him a visit.
Okay. Before we do that, I'm going to call this apart because it took way too long for me to sneak through there, so until next time, later.